More food for me to try. Why am I doing it in a musical form? I don't know. No, there is audio, thanks recording software. So, hang on, I better make sure these are still in date. They should be, even though I bought them months ago. Is there even anywhere on here where they say a date? Oh, May 2019. Comfortable. So, I noticed these new, which of course meant that they were reduced because they're on promotional deal to launch the fact that they're new. Or at least they were new when they came out, but I haven't seen any television sort of adverts or anything for them. They're called Joy Fills. They're Cadbury / Oreo, which obviously is the same thing because they're both owned by Mondelez at the minute. So we've got, I'm going to show you the order that I'm going to be having them. So we've got milk chocolate cream ones. As you can see, they're sort of like crunchy, just with soft centers. We have choco cookie cream flavor. And then on the Oreo front, we have the traditional sort of Oreo style. And then also the choco caramel in that. So they, no peanut butter or anything, you know, like an Oreo filling would be. So either way, now I've got to try and work out how to open these. There we go. Well, they're smaller than I thought. Much smaller. Let's see what they're like. I mean, you should have expected them to be that soft, but I didn't. Interesting. And more like cereal side. I thought they'd be bigger because of the size of the image, but the casing is sort of does taste sort of chocolate biscuit-esque, and then obviously the you can sort of see the soft center there. Oh wow! Auto zoom actually bloody worked. Holy shit! Yeah. So the milk chocolate cream ones are actually pretty nice. They're much drier than I thought, though. They are sort of more like biscuits rather than like a packeted thing, if you will. It sort of is like a crunchy. It sort of is like a sort of shreddy or, you know, a shredded wheat style thing, except it's obviously not shreddy form. The biscuit here obviously won't be as chocolatey. This is the choco cookie cream one, so as you know, they're much lighter in appearance. Again, the auto zoom working beautifully for a change. Again, you can taste it. It is sort of just like biscuit rather than a chocolatey biscuit. but the caramel's much more subtle than I thought it was actually going to be. And interestingly, there is a sort of like an aftertaste of it, so I don't know whether the actual it says choco cookie cream, but the sort of chocolate taste does have a sort of like kick to it at the end, which makes it taste a little caramelly, which may not be a word, but the first one that I had whether it just tastes differently because it's regular biscuit rather than chocolate biscuit. I'm honestly not sure. But again, they are very good. So next we move on to the Oreo variety, starting with the regular. From what I can tell, considering these are the only ones that don't have a flavour listed on them, I'm guessing that the Oreo ones are actually the original. Also, they're tougher to get into. There we go. All it required was a bit of a different angle, and then we were good. These sort of don't look... There's some that look like regular sort of like Oreo bits. Some look like they've been dusted in a bit too much cocaine. There we go. Let's see what one's like first. That's interesting. I'm going to go with 2 now. And now the bunch, because the filling seems right, but it's weird. The original chocolate ones that I had in the first one, they tasted more like an Oreo biscuit than these actually do. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't have the right texture. It sort of doesn't have the same flavour either to some extent. Whether that's because it's in the form of like this thing, you know, like the box rather than biscuit. I don't know. Which obviously means that with the final ones, the choco caramel cream ones, we're going to get a very similar-ish flavour. So let's see what these Choco Caramel ones are like. Again, I'm getting the caramel taste, like I did in those cookie cream ones, even though they weren't supposed to taste like that, really. But weirdly enough, the caramel cream ones seem to taste better, at least in terms of the Oreo biscuit case, than they do with the regular ones, which is weird. But then in that handful, no, there's still a tinge, but they taste a bit different now. Maybe it's because I've had these ones. You know, I've had the caramel ones rather than the regular ones. Hmm. Interesting. But the ones don't taste. It's just weird that that those framing. The caramel tastes a lot more like Oreo biscuit than the regular do. And the regular tastes less like Oreo biscuit than the Cadbury sort of chocolate ones do. Which is just a little strange. But now, as I do with every time when I have multiple sorts of things, take a little from bag A, a little from bag B, a little from bag D, because I got them in the wrong bloody order, and a little from bag C. You put them all together and you get too many that have to go in my mouth. I put way too many in my mouth. That was just a lot of biscuit. Normally I get different flavours, but no. Not that time. It was just biscuit with some stuff in it. So there you go. Overall, I'd say all four are good. Even though I'm a little wavery on the original one. So yeah, there you go. More snacks that I recommend. Check out all the other content here on the channel. We've got the awards prediction stuff, AJ's movie reviews, the wrestling stuff, Owen's sipping snacks. I'll have I do gaming stuff as well, although that's more sporadic than it used to be. But there's normally something at least here every day. Be it the Voices of Liberty, or other stuff that's happening down in the parks and whatever. Hashtag Street of the Year. Hope you all have a great 2019. Because I'm shooting this pretty much in the early hours of New Year's Day and all that. Yes, that's all from me. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video.